Hello, this is Janine Shum. My poem, Two Voices, is about the different perceptions of education in the world. I wanted to explore what a good education looks like and why education means different things to different children. So I wrote a poem called Two Voices that has two halves. You can read it right across like a regular poem, or you can read each half on its own as two different poems. On the left half, we see education through the eyes of a Hazara girl living in war-torn Afghanistan. On the right half, we see education through the eyes of a girl in Singapore, my country. I'll read each half in turn, starting with the left side. Amana Mirza, age 12, Bamiyan, Afghanistan. One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. That is the solution. With education, opportunities for growing. I could be a doctor, a lawyer, a politician. Am I invisible and voiceless to you? My mother tells me, hide your face. People are looking. I reply, I am also looking at them. Concealed women, so little for so many. Failure, frustration, we are at war for freedom to live, to learn. At 12 years old, I have sacrificed my childhood, sold into marriage, dragging bricks, parents saying, don't let us down. The walls close in. I hunger and thirst in this landscape of landmines. When the last grain has been devoured, the last temple finally obliterated, hope survives. You will need 2 cups of flour, oil, and yeast. Make bread. But while men starve for bread, I starve for knowledge. Books to forge new frontiers, breaching boundaries, dismantling discrimination. Receptive hearts and open minds, learning to change the future. So simple, yet this war to pull each child from the shadow, whole. The price is paid with bullets and blood. Hong Yuzhen, age 12, Singapore. One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. That is the model answer. Do you question it? Don't ask why. No exploring, trial and error. I am told what I should become. King of the hill, top rat. Am I invisible and voiceless to you? Does it matter, seeing what is unseen? Struggling for a place, we're engulfed by the shadow of never being good enough. Fighting for the spotlight, I would give anything to stand out. At 12 years old, I have sacrificed my childhood to the PSLE, burdened with expectations. Teachers saying, everyone else can do it. There is no time for my true self. There is no room for mistakes. I surrender hobbies, sleep, weekends. Giving up is not an option, but is it enough? You will need basic ingredients to enrich a life. Passionate and caring teachers, never testing without first teaching. Engaging lessons, time to think, play, and rest. An education that feeds the soul, so difficult to fight against numbers, so challenging to see a child separate from her grades. Loved in schools, generations hang in the balance. Thanks so much for listening. If you haven't done so, you can check out part 2, where I read the entire poem from left to right as one single poem in my other video. Below is a link to an explanation about this poem that was written for the Malala Foundation. I'll try and post more poems on YouTube in the future if you like this one. I hope my poems will inspire you to think about the issues I have shared and also to write some poems of your own. Thanks, and have a good day.